Hi everyone, this is Zuaib. In this video, I want to focus on a traditional instructional design model, which is called ADDIE. ADDIE. A stands for Analyze, which is the step one, where you basically review the requirements with the stakeholders. The second phase is called Design, in which you basically create the blueprint of the learning solution that you're creating. The third phase is develop, where you implement the requirements that you have in your blueprint. And then implement, in which you basically make sure that everything that you have developed is implemented and you can review the learning experience. And the last phase is evaluate, in which you go through the content that has been developed, sometimes quality assurance, making sure that all the links are working. This is a very waterfall method. And waterfall means that once you are gone through analyze, then you go to design, then you go to development, then you go to implementation, and then you evaluate. And you have to follow this sequence. This is good for organizations which prefer to follow a model that has structure and not agility to it. But from my experience, I've noticed that in the organizations that I've worked with, they prefer to have an agile model. So if that's the case, then ADDIE model might not be best for you. But you will notice that it's inevitable that you have to go through these cycles of these phases in any situation. You have to analyze, you have to design, develop, implement, and evaluate. But as you do that, you have to just make sure that there are opportunities for you to improve. In an ADDIE model, it basically means that once you've gone past a phase, you have to go to the next one. And once everything is done, then it's difficult to change the stages that you've already developed. It can be costly as well because you're spending time in each of these phases, but at the same time, the learners or the instructors want drastic changes, then ADDIE model basically does not help. But if you are starting your career in instructional design and you're an instructional designer, ADDIE model is a good model to understand and to work with. This is very much similar to, just like information technology, there's a software development lifecycle where you again plan, analyze, design, develop, implement, evaluate, and maintain. So this is a very traditional workflow in other fields as well. But in specific to content development, this is one traditional model to start with. I hope you find this useful.